the other thing is the ones that sit there and tell me that I have to promise no dadgum good and well that they were sitting there and basically forcing me to say something that I had no intention of keeping. And they know it. Just same thing like holding up something cheap. Did I like it? Oh, I just really like this cheap piece of shit. I mean, I just, when I think about what they've done, it's like, for some reason, a picture of a pheasant and having a wrung neck comes to my mind. I mean, it's a good thing I'm not violent. It is a very good thing. Oh, oh, oh. Think about that. A ring around a pheasant's neck, but also the child's nursery rhyme, Ring Around the Roses, and how that one came up. But also a ring on the finger. I mean, it's just... In fact, they knew that I couldn't stand violence. They knew I couldn't stand violence. So what would they do? Sit there and take me to do things like go hunt. And I was like, no, I don't want to. If I was going to shoot the deer, it would have been with my camera. I mean, just think about the absurdity of it. I mean, I still remember him looking up in the snickers of him after he said, when I said, what is that you're pouring on my boots? And he said, and he looked up and he had that smirk on his face. It's dopey. Like he was calling me dopey. And then his father and his brother both had smirks on their face. Talk about being up to no good. I mean, it's just like, how much shit can anybody take? I just look at it and it's just like, I mean, I mean, but I think back on all the stuff that happened, and I mean, just the smirk on his face when he took the wedding cake and smashed it in my face. I should have just not given a damn about being in the stupid wedding dress, and I should have plastered that son of a bitch on the ground. Imagine me sitting there and just and that's just it. Maybe if I had done that in front of his friends and family, it'd be like, oh shit. They would have been like, don't ever piss her off. But that's just it. So many times people are sitting there and being told, oh, can't do that. Oh, no, 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 no. But I'm like, how much different would the wedding have been had I taken the rest of the damn wedding cake and smashed it all over that son of a bitch and had him plastered to the floor? If only I could turn back the hands of time. And that's just it. The ones that sit there and provoke and do the shit, what they do is they count on people not to do anything to them. I tell you what, there's a partial bottle of wine downstairs. I feel like getting some. I'm just look at the shit. And that's the other thing. People sitting there and not having a drink. And I'm just like, what a crock of shit. Jesus turned the water to wine. If that doesn't tell you that Jesus probably had a glass of wine now and then, I don't know what will. I mean, that's just it. It's just this, the God, just the junk that goes on. When I mean, what they do is they just the look on their face, just like, well, just because I said it, that's the reality. And I'm like, just the stuff they pull out of their behinds and stuff. And I'm like, and just when I think I can't be shocked anymore, it's just like, what the fuck? And just the smirks. I mean, maybe I should sit here and go, just get their pictures out and say, oh, this one smirked at me right after such and such happened. This one smirked at me right after such and such happened. This one smirked at me. I mean, and the sad thing is I mean, technically speaking, there's no laws against smirking. But my point is when somebody has a propensity to be wicked as shit, and just looking at just, I mean, look at Dahmer smirking. I mean, tell me, just, I mean, I don't even want to say, go ahead and lie to me some more. I mean, I just, uh-uh. I've been lied to so many times, it just, I guess that's the reason why it pisses me off. Excuse me, pisses me off so much when I get lied to. Is that an example of being lied to is basically having something intentionally withheld from me and me not being able to make informed decisions. I mean, it just, I can't even tell you the number of times that shit's happened to me. It just pisses me off.